What is going on, Clipzy fam? Get ready because we are diving headfirst into the biggest stories that are shaking up the world right now. First up, we're talking about the iconic Robert Redford and a look back at his legendary career, especially after his recent passing. Then, a heartbreaking tragedy strikes a school community as a beloved teacher, Mindy Ramberg, tragically loses her life after a bee sting. We've also got massive financial news with the European Investment Bank backing Thales with a huge loan for cutting-edge aeronautics and radar tech. And hold on to your hats, because the IMF is dropping some serious intel on global debt levels, revealing a surprising stabilization despite soaring government borrowing. You don't want to miss any of this. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Robert Redford's cinematic legacy honored after passing. The world of film is mourning the loss of a true legend, Robert Redford, who passed away earlier this week. In the wake of his death, tributes and retrospectives have flooded social media and news outlets, with many fans and critics revisiting his most beloved works. While films like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Ordinary People, The Way We Were, and All the President's Men are frequently mentioned, there's a notable resurgence of interest in his 1992 techno-thriller, Sneakers, fueled by a wave of 90s nostalgia. Arts and entertainment editor Carl Richter, a veteran journalist with over 3 decades of experience and a long tenure at the Gazette, has been instrumental in highlighting Redford's profound impact on cinema and local journalism. The outpouring of love and remembrance for Robert Redford underscores his significant contributions not only to Hollywood, but also to the broader cultural landscape. Fans are sharing their favorite Redford movie moments, discussing his transition from a celebrated actor to a pioneering independent filmmaker and environmental advocate. This look back at a Hollywood icon is just the beginning of our packed show. Get ready for a story that will touch your heart when we reveal the latest on Mindy Ramberg. Beloved teacher Mindy Ramberg dies after bee sting reaction. A wave of sadness has swept through western Wisconsin following the tragic death of Mindy Ramberg, a dedicated 5th-grade social studies teacher and head softball coach at St. Cross Central Middle School. Ramberg passed away on Tuesday morning after suffering a severe allergic reaction to a bee sting sustained on Saturday afternoon. Family members reported that she lost consciousness within minutes of being stung on the lip, leading to her urgent hospitalization. The loss of Mindy Ramberg has deeply impacted her students, colleagues, and the wider community, who remember her as a passionate educator and a cherished member of the school. Her sudden passing serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of severe allergic reactions and the importance of awareness. From a deeply personal tragedy, we shift gears to massive global finance news. Next up, a colossal investment is set to revolutionize aeronautics and radar technology thanks to the European Investment Bank and Thales. European Investment Bank fuels Thales innovation with €450 million loan. The European Investment Bank, EIB, is making a significant commitment to the future of aeronautics and radar technologies by granting a massive €450 million loan to Thales. This substantial funding is earmarked for Thales' ambitious research and development investment program, which is slated to run through the end of 2027. The primary goal of this initiative is to significantly enhance the safety and efficiency of cutting-edge aerospace and defense systems. This strategic partnership between the EIB and Thales highlights a strong focus on advancing technological capabilities within Europe. The investment is expected to foster innovation, create high-skilled jobs, and solidify Europe's position as a leader in the global aerospace and radar markets, with analysts praising the forward-thinking nature of the deal. Technology and finance are shaping our future, but what about the world's economy? We're diving into the latest IMF report that reveals surprising trends in global debt. Global debt stabilizes but remains critically high, IMF report reveals. In a surprising turn of events, global debt has shown signs of stabilization, though it remains at an alarmingly elevated level. According to a recent report involving Vitor Gaspar and other IMF experts, a continued reduction in private sector lending has offset the increased borrowing by governments worldwide. The total global debt hovered just above 235% of global gross domestic product last year, indicating a precarious economic balance. This stabilization, while a point of interest for economists and policymakers, has sparked widespread discussion about the long-term sustainability of government debt and the potential risks associated with continued high borrowing. The IMF's findings are prompting calls for cautious fiscal management across the globe. And that wraps up our top stories for today. But don't go anywhere, we've got a quick recap and all the ways you can stay connected with Clipzy. All right, Clipzy fam, that was a whirlwind of news. We remembered the legendary Robert Redford, mourned the tragic loss of teacher Mindy Ramberg, saw the European Investment Bank inject massive funds into Thales for aerospace innovation, and learned that global debt, while stable, is still sky-high according to the IMF. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Plus, let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our social channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.